Good evening, friends, family, faculty, administrators, and fellow graduates. My name is Aurora Dean, a graduating member of the first MSN Family Nurse Practitioner class at Advent Health University, and I have the honor of representing all the graduates for our class today. We, the class of 2020, would first like to thank our speaker for the inspiring words to our class as we move forward into the careers that Advent Health University has prepared for us. We, the class of 2020, would also like to thank those who have supported us through our journey: family, friends, professors, clinical coordinators, program directors, online learning support teams, and the list goes on. Our success would not be possible without each and every one of you. As I was preparing for the words to say today, I needed a word to define what we, the students and the university, represent, especially during this unprecedented year. The word that came to mind is perseverance. Perseverance is defined as persistence in doing something despite difficulty or delay in achieving success. As we rang in 2020, looking forward to our final semester before graduation, none of us expected this pandemic to reach U.S. soil and spread throughout our country as quickly as it did. Keeping the safety of the students in mind, most of us were removed from our clinical settings so the clinical teams at the hospital could focus on caring for patients, fighting against a virus that much of the world was still learning about. The university administration also made the decision to move students to remote learning. During this difficulty, we faced the prospect of delay in finishing our clinical practicums, but we witnessed the perseverance of the university in ensuring we continued to have a quality learning experience, whether it was through case studies or a virtual forum of some sort. We witnessed the perseverance of students who had to adjust from an in-person learning to remote distance learning experience. There was an overwhelming amount of uncertainty that we all had to deal with, varying from changes in student living accommodations to loss of income due to closure at places of employment that financed our education. Throughout all the uncertainty, we all persevered. And if we didn't already have to persevere through a pandemic, we had to persevere through the painful social injustices that had befallen our country during this year. We have seen people of all races and colors unite to speak against unnecessary acts of violence against the vulnerable in our society. I thank our university for addressing the pain and heartache that many of our students endured in understanding why these things happen. Together we have persevered, understanding that there is a higher power that continues to hold us, our country, and the world in his hands, despite these turbulent times. In spite of all this, today, we celebrate. We celebrate your achievements and hard work that led to this day. As we prepare to go out and proceed towards finding roles in our new careers or proceed to further courses of study, we will continue to represent Advent Health University well as alumni. Class of 2020, we have persevered. Advent Health University administration, faculty, and staff, you have persevered on our behalf. And today, we, the class of 2020, are evidence that your efforts have resulted in the success of your students during this time. Class of 2020, congratulations, and may the Lord continue to bless us as we continue our journey in serving our communities as highly trained and prepared clinical professions, living the healing values of Christ.